Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's hadith is about the human will not be able to move without answering 4 or 5 questions in the day of judgment. So they have to answer 5 questions before they move to the next life of Jannah or Jahannam. Okay, may Allah protect us from Jahannam and bless us with Jannah. Say Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. Okay, hadith narrated by Ibn Hibban, Tirmizi, and many other hadith book. You will find it's a famous hadith. You will see majority of the time those scholars encourage you towards good deeds. They mention this hadith in their khutbahs. So let's see the hadith. Anna Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam قال, that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لا تزول قدم عبد, or لا تزال قدم عبد, or لا تزال قدم ابن آدم. There are many different versions, many different ways that hadith came. The human or slave or son of Adam will not be able to move their feet. The answer is one thing. The human being will not be able to move their feet, move their leg. Now, whatever wordings in the hadith. يوم القيامة, in the day of judgment. The human being or children of Adam will not be able to move their feet in the day of judgment. حتى يسأل عن أربع, until they got asked or they've been asked about 4 questions or 4 things. In another hadith, حتى يسأل عن خمس, until they've been asked about 5 things. So 5 and 4 all included in one hadith, by the way. Some counted as 4, some counted as 5, but in every single hadith all 5 are there or all 4 are there. Okay, what are those then? عن عمره فيما أفنى. عن عمره فيما أفنى. Number 1, umur, your life, entire life, childhood till death, childhood till your last day. What have you done? Where have you spent it? فيما أفنى. Where did you use it? So entire life. Now here the question comes, will I be asked about the thing before my puberty, before I was baligh, I've done? Yes, majority of the scholars said no. Before, here umur means since you became baligh till your death, everything. So now you say a child became baligh in the age of 8, 9 or 10. From that age he is responsible for his every action, for his every deeds, whatever he's doing, good or bad, including praying his Isha, Fajr, Maghrib, Zuhr. You know, sometimes we say, oh, you are too little, you don't have to pray Zuhr and Asr and Maghrib. Or you are still going to primary school. Yeah, but you don't have to. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when child becomes 10 years old, make sure you discipline them if they don't pray. Means, majority of the time at age of 10, the salah becomes fard. And child is responsible, by the way. Okay, child is responsible for it. So, umurihi fima afna, his entire life, where has he spent? Okay, so that's one question. وَعَنْ جَسَدِهِ فِيمَا أَبْلَى. Okay, here in this hadith it says وَعَنْ جَسَدِهِ فِيمَا أَبْلَى. In another hadith it says وَعَنْ شَبَابِهِ فِيمَا أَبْلَى. Okay, in another hadith it says وَعَنْ حَيَاتِهِ. Okay, hayat and umur same thing, and jasad and shabab same thing, because you utilize your body when you are a youth. Okay, you do things to bring pleasure to you, towards your body, for your body, to get pleasure to your body. Okay, that's shabab. وَعَنْ جَسَدِهِ فِيمَا أَبْلَى. And about your body or about your youth, where have you used it? Have you used your hands to grab wrong things or right things? Have you used your legs to walk towards right things or walk towards wrong things? Did you go to mosque or did you go to drink alcohol? Okay, did you carry some gifts for your neighbors, or did you carry some haram things for yourself? Yeah, you can buy haram things, and you can buy some box of sweets for your neighbors just to bring a smile on their face. Or you can buy some presents for your parents if they're still alive. Buy some presents. So did you carry something good? You can buy food for your children, that gives you reward. For your wife, that gives you reward. Yeah. So you can use your body, you can use your strength to do good things or to do bad things. So where have you used it? That will be asked in the day of judgment. In this hadith, the hadith I'm reading, it says وَعَنْ عِلْمِهِ مَاذَا عَمِلَ فِيهِ وَعَنْ عِلْمِهِ مَاذَا عَمِلَ فِيهِ. In another hadith it says, that's the last part of the hadith. In other hadith it says وَعَنْ عِلْمِهِ مَاذَا عَمِلَ فِي مَا عَلِمَ. Okay, different wordings, but same thing. The order of the sentences in different places, but same thing. So in this hadith it says the third one is about his knowledge. How much did he act upon it? وَعَنْ عِلْمِهِ مَاذَا عَمِلَ فِي مَا عَلِمَ. Whatever he learned based on his own knowledge, how much did he act upon it? Not the knowledge of the whole world, no. Not the knowledge of whole fiqh of Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi'i, Imam Malik, Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. No. Islam doesn't make it responsive, makes it must for you to study everything. No, you study based on your need. Yeah, you study based on your need. But whatever you studied, how much did you act upon? Okay, how much did you follow? That's what that question is. Allah will not ask, why didn't you learn everything? Why didn't you memorize whole Quran? Allah will not ask you. No, that's not a question in the Day of Judgment. Okay, otherwise imagine every single brother and sister would have been responsible to become a hafiz. No, becoming a hafiz is not a must. Becoming a alim, a sheikh is not a must. Okay, but talabul ilmi faridatun ala kulli Muslim. The acquiring knowledge, what is necessity, achieving knowledge, what is necessity for yourself, it is a must. So you need to know how to do ghusl, how to do shower, why shower is fard, what other things makes shower fard, what others were fara'id of wudu, what others fara'id of tayammum, what others fara'id of salah, how to pray the salah, what breaks your wudu, what breaks your salah. Yes, if it's fasting, the rulings regarding fasting. If it's zakat, ruling regarding zakat. Now only zakat is masla of zakat for you to know if the zakat is fard on you. Otherwise, you don't need to know it. Allah will not ask you. Hajj, if it's hajj fard on you, then you need to know rulings of hajj. It's fard for you. Okay, as soon as child become baligh and she's going to pray, she needs to know the rulings of cleanliness, tahara. The what other things makes the prayer, makes her impure, and what other things makes her pure. When does she need to pray and when does she doesn't have to pray? So these things are fard. So basic information about her deen is fard, but knowing everything is not fard on a child or on a person. So whatever she learned or he learned or we learned, we will be asked how much did we act upon it. If we acted upon it 100%, Allah will say, go, you got 100% marks. But if we acted on 50%, then other 50% will cause trouble for us. Okay, may Allah protect us from the troubles on the Day of Judgment. Say Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. Next part is وَعَنْ مَالِهِ مِنْ أَيْنَ اكْتَسَبَهُ. Yeah, and his wealth, where did he earn it from? Did he earn it by halal earning? Halal means or haram means. By selling haram things, you can get money as well. Last time a brother asked a question, he goes, Sheikh, how about a shop? 80% things are halal, 20% things are haram. Now haram is haram. If he's calling it haram, haram burgers, haram meat, haram chicken you're selling, then haram is haram, isn't it? Now that 20% is haram you're taking inside. Your workers taking inside knowingly that's a haram product they're selling. So even if it's 20% haram, that is haram. It will be counted as haram. Not 80% will not make it halal. Okay? The wrong is wrong. So, min ayna iktasaba. Where did you earn your money from? Halal earning or haram earning? Did you lie to people? Did you cheat people? Did you cheat your government? Did you cheat your people who's giving you benefit, who's giving you money from the government? Did you cheat them? Allah will ask. Where did you earn the money from? That's one part, earning. Next part is وَفِيمَ أَنْفَقَهُ. And last, that's the final part. Where did you spend it? One is earning. You earned it haram. But in the spending time, you bought something haram with the haram. So earning is haram and spending is haram as well. Okay? And if you earned it haram and you gave it without any intention to a charity, at least for spending you will not be asked, because you are not responsible anymore. You done it in a good cause. Okay, so spending haram, earning haram, that will be you will be asked for it. So if it's halal, you will be rewarded for it. Okay, remember that. If it's anything good, Allah will reward you. If it's anything bad, Allah will punish you. May Allah protect us from His punishment and reward us with His rewards as Jannah. Say Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. So these are 4 things they said. Now how is it 4 things? Because earning and spending, many scholars, they count it as one. So those people said 4 things, they counted earning and spending as one. And those scholars, those muhaddithun, they said khamsa, hatta yus'al an khamsin, they counted as earning is one thing and spending is other thing. So they counted as 5. So total is a human will not be able to move his leg in the day of judgment until he answer 5 things. What are those 5 things? Number 1, about his entire life, what he done with it. Number 2, about his youth, what he done with it. Number 3, about his earning, what he done with it, where he got it from. Number 4, where he spent it. And number 5, based on majority hadith, that number 5 is the ilm, the where did he get it from, and knowledge, how much did he act upon it, not where he got it from. Earning is where he got it from, but knowledge, how much did he act upon it. Nowadays it's a big mess. In this world, people are more on going through Bukhari, Muslim, and authentic hadith and authentic views. But when it comes to practicing, you see these people, they don't practice much. They don't pray the sunnats properly. They're self acting properly. They are very good at spreading messages and hadith, but they are not acting on it. And that's a scary part, my brothers and sisters. We need to improve ourselves first in deen. That's what Quran says. Ku anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. Increase yourself, protect yourself first, and then others. So nowadays, we're spreading messages and hadith every day, but we have to keep the intention. I know some people might say, "Oh, Sheikh, I have intention to improve." Yeah, if you have intention and you're working towards it, then may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the ability, and may He bring you on the right path and keep you as a strong person on the Sirat al-Mustaqim. That's our dua for you. But we have to try our best to improve ourselves towards deen, towards understanding and practicing, not just understanding, practicing as well. So Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you very much for joining my lesson. Watch my video and watch my other videos as well. In Hadith of the Day, I'm sharing videos. There are many videos I've shared. Watch it and comment it as well. So I will learn from your comment. I will learn that if it's something good I did, then I'll continue doing good. If it's something bad I did, then I'll change it and I'll improve it. Remember, I'm a student of knowledge as well. I need more understanding. I need more improvement. Okay. So if you find any mistakes, take it to any of your close imam, close sheikh, and tell them to discuss with me, and then share it with me, or tell me how can I improve it. So one experienced person can help another experienced person. Okay, one imam, one alim can help another alim as well. So those people are expert in the hadith fiqh. Tell them to guide me as well. So inshallah, I'll learn from them. So now subscribe to my channel, share my videos to others so others can benefit. Jazakumullah khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.